During the closing months of World War II, the Japanese hoped to stave off defeat by using large numbers of kamikaze planes for suicide attacks on Allied warships. These suicide planes were also used against Allied invasion forces ashore on Okinawa, and to a lesser extent against B-29s bombing the Japanese home islands. The first kamikaze struck during the battle for the Philippines in October of 1944. At first, the Allies believed the Japanese planes were flying into their warships after being hit by anti-aircraft fire. But as more and more ships were hit, the Allies realized that Japanese pilots were purposely crashing their planes with full knowledge that it meant certain death. Although these suicide flights were contrary to Western thinking, Japanese pilots considered it an honor to die as a kamikaze. To die in such a manner was to emulate the true meaning of the word kamikaze, a word meaning divine wind. To the kamikaze pilot, the most inviting targets were the flat tops, the aircraft carriers. Planes from the carriers had been inflicting devastating blows against the Japanese nation. Sinking or disabling an American carrier was certain to reduce the threat to the homeland. As a rule, the kamikazes comprised only part of an attacking force. While Japanese bombers maneuvered toward their targets and their fighter planes engaged defending Allied planes, the kamikazes would make their move. Amid the confusion of the aerial battle, they would attempt to sneak through the defending fighters, select a choice target, then dive or fly straight into it. At first, kamikazes appeared only during the day, attacking like a swarm of bees. It wasn't long before they began attacking at night. But regardless of when they struck, they were met with annihilating anti-aircraft fire, and great numbers were shot down before they could reach their targets. In the final tally, an estimated 4,000 Japanese pilots gave up their lives as kamikazes. They managed, however, to sink 34 American ships and damage 288 others, including 36 aircraft carriers, 15 battleships, and 87 destroyers. The kamikaze threat was so serious that between April 17th and May 11th of 1945, 75% of the B-29 missions flown against Japan were diverted from their strategic missions to knocking out the kamikaze bases. After Japan's surrender, a United States strategic bombing survey announced a startling conclusion. The kamikazes had wrought such damage that if the attacks had been sustained in greater power and concentration, they might have been able to cause us to withdraw or revise our strategic plans. Fortunately, kamikazes shot down by American fighter pilots, plus those destroyed on the ground by Air Force B-29s, depleted Japan's aircraft inventory faster than the losses could be replaced. The use of kamikaze suicide planes was not successful in preventing the eventual Japanese defeat.